Hi everybody, so in this video I'm going to try and attempt to answer the question about whether Cyberpunk 2077 runs well on the Steam Deck, and how does it feel to play on the Steam Deck too? Is it a good game to play on the Steam Deck? And in these examples you see I'm playing on my 512GB OLED Steam Deck that I got just after Christmas. But you do have to remember that the media that you're probably watching this on, whether that be your phone or your monitor or your TV at home, they're not great at getting across how good the Steam Deck looks and how great especially the OLED screen is, because it's only got a 7-inch screen. So when you're looking at the blown up gameplay capture footage, that's the one with all the extra stats on, so you can see the frames per second and that sort of thing. You probably think, well, that doesn't look that sharp, it doesn't look that good. But when it's on a small 7-inch screen, it looks really, really good. And often people see the resolution of the Steam Deck, basically 800p, so 1280 by 800 is, I think it is. And they go, well, that's less than my mobile phone, and my mobile phone's got a smaller screen. How can it be good? Well, trust me, it's very, very good indeed. And also, there's probably a couple of different types of people watching this video. People who already own a Steam Deck and understand its limitations and its capabilities, and you're wondering, should you buy Cyberpunk 2077 and should you play it? Is it a good game to play on the Steam Deck? And those who probably own Cyberpunk 2077 on console or maybe on PC, and you're thinking, I love Cyberpunk, and does that justify me buying a Steam Deck to play it mobile? And I would say, if that's the case, hold your horses a little bit, because I think that Steam Decks are really suited to people who already have gaming rigs and Steam libraries, or have had one recently, rather than console players or players who don't have anything at the moment and who are thinking about wanting to get into PC gaming. Because I don't think the Steam Deck's a great way to get into PC gaming if you haven't already got a PC gaming rig. So in the description below this video you'll find a link to a video where I kind of go through my reasons for that in a little bit more detail. So back to Cyberpunk. Performance on the Steam Deck is okay. You get between sort of mid-20s to 50 frames a second, which you might think, oh, that's a bit but honestly, remember, this is the full PC version of Cyberpunk. You know, it's the post 1.5, post 2.0 update. You know, it's got everything in it. It's not the stunted PlayStation 4 Xbox One version, and I think it's magical that you can have this amazing game, one of the greatest games of all time now, running on a handheld at all. And because of the great sound, and because of Night City, this amazing location you're in, and the atmosphere and the attention to detail, pretty much you get sucked into the world and the game. And that means that I'm more than willing to accept frame dips, drops, and those low frame per second situations you get in busy areas and encounters. How does it feel to play on though? Is it a good game? And I think if you haven't played Cyberpunk 2077, yeah, get it for the Steam Deck. This is one of the greatest single-player games of all time. Night City, the location you play in, it's the star of the show. But the story you follow and the characters you meet make this a truly great gaming experience. However, kind of in conclusion, I'd say that Cyberpunk, you know, it runs good. It runs okay on the Steam Deck, and it's playable and enjoyable. But I still think, you know, if you want the full fat experience of the glory of Night City, then probably playing it on something like a high-end PC gaming rig or a next-gen console is probably the better way to go. But I cannot deny that I have really enjoyed playing this on my Steam Deck. It's just magical being able to play it, you know, sitting in bed or in the shed or at my lunch break or in the car and stuff like that. But if you've got experience of it, what do you think? That's enough from me. Put your questions and comments down below, and of course I'll see you again soon.
Gathering. Saburo Arasaka's son, Yorinobu Arasaka, has cast blame for his father's murder on the company's rivals, although he has not yet provided anyone supporting his claim. According to market analysts, the CEO